Good morning, professors. My name is Huang Zhangxi, number 8. I come from Faculty of Business Administration, Rmutt University of Technology Thanyabri. I am delighted to participate in this international conference. The topic I want to report today is the effect of entrepreneurship resilience on Chinese lithium battery new venture growth. My report consists of 8 parts including abstract, introduction, and literature review. Here's the first part. Abstract. Entrepreneurship resilience plays a positive and stable role in the entrepreneurial process and has a good predictive function for entrepreneurial performance. The lithium-ion battery industry is the cornerstone of the development of 4 emerging industries: new energy, new materials, new technology, and high-end manufacturing. In the past, scholars have not considered the characteristics of entrepreneurs in their research on improving Chinese lithium battery new venture growth. The characteristics of entrepreneurs as a key issue in the field of entrepreneurship have not received widespread attention from scholars. This article will start with the characteristics of entrepreneurs themselves and explore the path on which entrepreneurship resilience affects Chinese lithium battery new venture growth. This article uses a structural equation model to empirically examine the relationship between variables. The results show that entrepreneurial resilience significantly affects the growth of new startups. The findings of the study are beneficial for practitioners of Chinese lithium battery enterprises and will allow their strategies to promote sustainable new venture growth. Keywords: entrepreneurship resilience, new venture growth, structural equation model. Part 2: Introduction. In recent years, the Chinese government has issued various entrepreneurial support policies, and private entrepreneurial activities have been extremely active. Currently, the average survival period of Chinese new ventures is less than 3 years, and a large number of new ventures have failed to cross the death valley and have fallen. According to the GEM report, new enterprises must solve the problem of surviving and developing in today's era of drastic changes and continuous development. Entrepreneurial resilience has an important impact on entrepreneurial performance. Entrepreneurs must constantly keep up with changing emergencies by adjusting their goals and strategies. In the past, scholars have not considered the characteristics of entrepreneurs in their research on improving Chinese lithium battery new venture growth. The characteristics of entrepreneurs as a key issue in the field of entrepreneurship have not received widespread attention from scholars. Part 3: Literature review. New ventures are enterprises that have recently been established and lack sufficient funds and resources, often encountering challenges such as funding shortages, talent shortages typically limited to founders and a few core employees, and difficult business development. The growth of new ventures is the process of generating revenue, adding value, and expanding business scale. Entrepreneurs' resilience depends on their psychological state, indicating that they have not succumbed to negative effects such as dissatisfaction or setbacks and have the ability to recover and surpass themselves from difficulties, adversity, conflicts, and failures, thereby achieving success. High resilience entrepreneurs can quickly emerge from difficulties, better learn from and reflect on failed crises, and help companies quickly adjust to environmental changes. Part 4: Research methodology. Data collection. This study will select executives from sample companies and collect first-hand data through online questionnaires. Sampling according to SPI. There are currently 3,466 lithium battery companies in China. This study adopts the stratified sampling method. The researchers set the sample size for this study at 384 with an extraction ratio of 11.08 for each layer. This study randomly selects corresponding samples. Instrumentation research and measures new venture growth from the perspectives of competitiveness and technological innovation, ability, reliability and validity analysis and data analysis. This study uses SEM as a method to test the relationship between commitments and outputs. Part 5: Results. Reliability test. The reliability test results are shown in the table below. From Table 3, it can be seen that the Cronbach's alpha coefficients of the skills for the 2 variables are all greater than 0.7, indicating that the skills for these 2 variables have good reliability and can be used for subsequent analysis, convergent validity analysis and confirmatory factor analysis. From Table 4, it can be seen that the standardized factor loading of all observed variables is greater than 0.7, the CR of all latent variables is greater than 0.7, and the AVE is greater than 0.5. Therefore, it can be concluded that all four variable scales in this article have good convergent validity. Discriminant validity analysis from Table 5. It can be seen that the square root of a VE for each latent variable is greater than the absolute value of the correlation coefficient between latent variables, indicating that the two variable scales of NVG and ER have good discriminative validity. Measurement model fit evaluation Fig. 1 and Fig. 2 below show confirmatory factor analysis of model graph and the measurement model of two latent variables. Model fit evaluation of CFO. Table 6 shows the model fitting indicators for confirmatory factor analysis. Using two latent variables together, indicating that the model fitting indicators fully meet the standards. Hypothesis testing in order to test whether entrepreneurial resilience has a significant direct impact on the growth of Chinese lithium battery new ventures. This article uses MOS software to construct a structural equation model and conduct path analysis for testing, indicating that the model fitting indicators fully meet the SEM standards. Table 8 shows the direct effect analysis results of the impact of entrepreneurial resilience on the growth of a Chinese lithium battery new venture. The above results show that entrepreneurial resilience has a significant positive impact on Chinese lithium battery new venture growth, which supports the hypothesis. Hypothesis 1. Part 6 discussion. The findings indicate that the ability of entrepreneurs to adapt and recover from challenges has a beneficial impact on the success of new Chinese lithium-ion battery companies. This aligns with the proposed research. Hypothesis 1. Part 7 Implicitations and conclusions. Theoretical implications. This study uses entrepreneurial resilience as an explanatory variable and confirms through data analysis that entrepreneurial resilience can significantly and positively affect the growth of new startups, which adds to the research on the theory of entrepreneurial resilience. Practical implications. Enhancing one's entrepreneurial resilience is of great value to entrepreneurs of Chinese literacy in battery new ventures. In order to cultivate entrepreneurial resilience, entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs need to take the following 3 actions. 1. Participate in business development training to establish a belief in their entrepreneurial ability. 2. Find online activities, special lectures, and guidance opportunities to enhance the entrepreneurial resilience of entrepreneurs through role models. Learning. 3. Actively engage in entrepreneurial activities, enhance practical business acumen, and seek feedback from those who are objective, critical, and inspiring. Conclusion. This article investigates the relationship between entrepreneurial resilience and the growth of new startups. In the empirical analysis section of this study, we first tested the internal consistency, reliability, convergence validity, discriminant validity, and normality of 384 valid sample data collected through formal research. After verifying that the reliability and validity of the skill reached a high level, this article then used a MOS to construct a structural equation model to test the direct effect. Hypothesis 1. The research conclusion reveals that entrepreneurial resilience has a significant positive impact on the growth of new startups. Part 8 Acknowledgements. First of all, I would like to give my heartfelt thanks to all the people who have helped me with this paper. My conscience and heart needs and admissions go first to my supervisor Mr. Kahan Noana Nan, whose suggestions and resources have given me multiple insights into these translation studies. It has been a great privilege and joy to study under his guidance and supervision. Furthermore, it is my pleasure to benefit from his personality and diligence, with which I will treat my whole life. My graduation from his knowledge knows no bounds. I would also like to thank Associate Professor Dr. Montri Li Liuyuan and every other professor. I am also extremely grateful to all my friends and classmates who have kindly provided me with assistance and company in the course of preparing this paper. In addition, many thanks go to my family for their unfailing love and unwavering support. Finally, I am truly grateful to all those who develop multiple times to read this thesis and give me multiple advice, which will benefit me in my later study. My report ends here. Due to personal abilities and time constraints, there are still many areas that need further research, which will be strengthened in the future learning process. Thank you again for your support and assistance. In a week, it will be the Chinese New Year. Wishing every teacher a happy new year and good health.